Hey guys, what's going on? I'm back. Did you miss me? It's not been too long, so I'm sure you didn't. But, anyways, I'm back, and today is Miss Avery's birthday party. She just turned 3 years old on Friday, and so funny. We got lots of snow on Friday, random. We go from 70 degrees to 40 degrees to snow here in New England. Pretty typical. And then it melted yesterday, and now it looks like it's going to be an absolute beautiful day. So that's exciting. And I'm back on video. I'm going to be doing a video for the next 21 days. So this is day 0 of my 21-day um, detox, which I'm going to be doing. It's called the Martha's Vineyard uh, Detox 21 pounds in 21 days. And so I'm going to be taking you through this journey that I'm going to be doing. And, I'm nervous about it. I'm excited about it. I have a lot of emotions going on. And I want to say my friend Calvin, who's a client of mine, has introduced me to this. And I've known about it a long time ago when I first started getting into colonics, but every single year he comes in and does his 3 colonics, which are required on this cleanse. And I always see the most amazing transformation from him. And I really only see him the first day that he starts, and then, day 8 and then day 15. So you're to do 3 colonics during the first day of every week. And so I don't ever see him at the end of the 3rd week, but I can only imagine, because by week 2 he looks absolutely amazing, loses all this weight, and his face shrinks. And so you'll probably see that happen with me too, which I'm so excited about. So Calvin, if you're watching this, thank you so much for inspiring me, because year after year, I've known about it, but for some reason there's something inside of me, um, maybe hitting rock bottom with how I feel about myself. I feel like this is the answer. And what I like about this program is that, it's not like a diet that is, you lose a bunch of weight and then you're restricted, and you gain all the weight back, usually is what happens here. It's kind of like a fast, but you're eating pureed food at night. And so it's really going to cleanse every single cell in my body. And that's exactly what I feel like I need. I need a really good reset, something that's going to just get all the toxins and waste and things that are causing, food cravings and all this stuff that is really hard to try to do a lifestyle cleanse when you're addicted to certain things. So, this here will help get rid of that, so that when I come off of that 21 days, I really want to focus on a plant-based diet, which I will probably take you into that journey as well. And so, how the program works, so this is the book. It's probably backwards. It's 21 pounds in 21 days. The author is Ronnie DeLuz. She is actually a colon hydrotherapist on Martha's Vineyard. Martha's Vineyard. Say that again. So she she is a fellow colon hydrotherapist, and she is also a registered nurse. That's what she started out doing until she ran into her own health problems and discovered a lot of different naturopathic ways. She's an ND as well, so she ended up becoming a colon hydrotherapist and a naturopathic doctor, and has a retreat in Martha's Vineyard. So, but you're able to do this cleanse from home. So she sends you all the products that you'll need. So basically, how it works is, in the morning, you take some supplements that will most likely help you go to the bathroom. Looks like there's aloe in there and stuff like that. And then, you're allowed to have herbal teas. So more than likely, I love raspberry, chamomile, lavender tea. You're allowed to have a little stevia in it. And then you have an antioxidant berry drink that it's like a little shot that you can do. So that starts at 8:30 in the morning. And then at 10:30 in the morning, you start, they also send you the dehydrated green drink. So it's dehydrated fruits and vegetables that you'll do 8 ounces of that. And then at 12:30, you do your own vegetable juice, which Jake and I will do. If you can't juice, it's okay. You can do another green drink. But for us, we're going to really try to juice every single day because we do that already. And then at 2:30, you do another drink, 4:30, and then 6 o'clock. You get to have pureed soup. So you can choose any vegetables you like: cabbage, sweet potato, onions, garlic, greens, collard greens. It's really endless. You can carrots, you can celery, you can choose anything you want. And so you take a cup of vegetables with 4 cups of water and you boil it until it's soft. And then you remove the vegetables, puree them, and you eat that. So you're never chewing for the 21 days. But what I like about it is that you do have that little bit of food to hopefully like move the bowels. But I have this colonic machine here, so if needed, we always have that, which is excellent. Um, and also, I think the supplement, I don't think there'll be any problem moving the bowels. So, um, yeah, and then with the broth, you can sip the broth during the day as well, so you can have that. So I feel like it's really doable. Where I've made mistakes in the past with I always said I'm not a good faster, and I always failed, and I always like came off of it eating the very worst foods. I don't know if there's anybody out there that is like that. That's always happened to me because naturally I'm a person that goes a long time without eating, and then I eat like a big meal. So I might eat once or twice a day. And I'm realizing that that's probably not the best, because your blood sugar level goes very low, and then you'll just you just need food so bad you'll eat whatever. And so they say, if you stick to every 2 hours making sure you're on top of having that drink, you won't be hungry and you'll be fine. Of course, there'll be, stuff that you'll go through. So this is why I'm really excited about it. I've read some testimonies in this book as well. And a lot of people go through, spiritual cleansing and emotional cleansing, along with, of course, physical cleansing, because we store our emotions in the cells, in the fat cells of our body. And so when that's all coming out, I mean, all this sadness, anger, all this emotion kind of comes out with it. So not only can you detox physically, but also emotionally. And people say that they really get closer to God. There's one story in here. He's actually a co-author. His name is James Hester, and his testimony is really awesome and powerful. He ended up getting baptized in the middle of his cleanse because he just was at this church and they said, hey, does anybody want to get baptized? And he felt the calling to do that. And it's just such an awesome testimony. So I'm really, really, really excited about this. This is what I need. And some of the benefits to doing this kind of a detox or cleansing of the body is, it's going to, uh, you know, clear the skin and brighten the eyes. It's going to heal you of this disclaimer. I'm not saying that anything can heal you, but it can help you with any medical conditions that you have going on. I'm not saying that it'll 100% do that. So just a disclaimer, but people, it has done that for people. Let's just say that it's healed them of their diseases. And the best for me, and I'm sure a lot of people, is it is the best anti-aging thing that you could do for your body. There is no serums or facial topical things that are going to do what cleansing your body will do. So I'm so excited about that. I, for a long time, I have 4 kids. For those that don't know me, I have 4 kids, and having children takes a toll on women's bodies. And I really want to get back to who I know I can be. And I feel like really uncomfortable in my body. I'm not ashamed of being a certain way. It's just that I'm very, very uncomfortable, and I want to feel better. I want to have more energy. I don't want to have aches and pains. Like, that's not a normal a thing to go through. They say, oh, when you get older, your knees go and your hips go and all this stuff, but that's actually really not normal at all. We're supposed to age gracefully and still continue to feel good. In fact, I went to a raw culinary school in California. So I'm also a raw gourmet chef, and the owner of the school, she no longer owns it, but she's retired and moved to Costa Rica, but she's in her 70s, and in her 70s she started running marathons, and she's just an amazing woman and an amazing inspiration to healthy living. I mean, it's amazing. So, you don't have to grow old in pain and suffering. So anyway, so that's what I'm doing, and I'm really excited about it, and I hope that you'll follow me on this journey. So I'm going to be documenting each day and what I go through during that day, how I feel, because it's going to be a roller coaster ride. There's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be times that I feel really good. There's going to be what they call a healing crisis too, that can happen. um, you know Certain things can happen where, sometimes people get really cold and that's all they experience. Some people, it can be, pretty rough for a day or two or whatnot. Some people's old injuries can come back. So for example, if you had like a knee injury, and you thought it healed, suddenly it can come back, and people get nervous when this stuff happens, but it's such a magical, awesome thing, and you just want to keep pushing through, because on the other side is healing, and that knee is actually, what it's doing is repairing. So there's a lot of different healing crises that can happen, and so Jake is going to be doing it with me, which I'm really excited to have that support. I didn't intend for him to do it, but he said, you know what, I'm going to jump on board. So I think that's really awesome, and so we're going to be doing it together, and who knows, maybe you'll see him pop on here too, and tell you about his experience as well. um, but yeah, and so simultaneously I'm also going to be doing a parasite cleanse. I've recently done one at the beginning of the year, but I always felt like, I definitely got a lot of results from that. And just so you know, guys, like, everybody has parasites. I highly encourage you to do a parasite cleanse, because they can cause all sorts of problems like bloating and gas and just, cravings and all this other stuff. So anyway, I felt like there's still more in there, but because I hadn't given up meat or dairy products or anything like that, I mean, I eat healthy overall, but I feel like with this cleanse, um, I'm going to starve those suckers, and whatever's left in there is just going to be gone. So annually, I think it's a good idea to do some type of parasite cleanse. So I'm simultaneously going to be doing that, which I'm super stoked about. And so I'm really excited. Lots of emotions going on today. So I chose tomorrow because, again, we're having Avery's birthday party today, and I didn't want to start my cleanse, when I'm throwing a party for people, and it's just weird and all that. So we're gonna start tomorrow. And if I fall off and I don't make it, I'm certainly going to let you guys know. I don't feel like that's going to happen. I'm going to put lots of affirmations on my refrigerator. I'm going to put some goals on there of, you know to keep me reminded of why I'm doing this, and that I can push through it. And I feel like if I don't skip out and I take the drinks and everything at the right time, I'm gonna be just fine. And I'm actually super busy with work this week. I am fully booked morning till night every single day. It's the busiest that my business has been since I opened 10 and a half years ago, in 2011. So it'll keep me busy, and I think that that's really key too. If I was sitting around the house bored all day, I think it would be a lot harder. So for those that don't know, I have a colonic business. I'm a colon hydrotherapist, which means I clean the body. It's basically a glorified enema. And so I feel very blessed and grateful to have that, since that's part of this program. And then what also is part of the program, I talked about the green drinks and the puree every day, but also making sure that you move your body. Maybe like they suggest either walking a mile or jumping on the rebounder, which is a trampoline, 20 minutes a day. So I'll be doing that. They also recommend skin brushing. So, skin brushing is where you have a dry, bristled brush and you brush your skin before you get in the shower. You brush upwards, and it really helps move the lymphatic system, and it gets off the dead skin cells, and it has a lot of benefits. Also, coffee enema. So I believe so on day 1 you do the colonic, and on, I believe, day 3 you do a coffee enema. And what that does is it's going to stimulate the liver and hopefully release more toxins. So I have everything I need for that because I've also done that before. What else? I think that's really it. So, yeah, and after the 21 days, there's 9 days of transitioning into eating. So really it's about a 30-day cleanse, honestly, because you slowly add food back into, your diet. And there's a protein shake that you have starting on day 22. And you add one thing at a time. I think you can have a little fruit. Then the next day you might be able to have more. I don't remember what it is, but anyways, that's it. So I want to show you guys really quickly my colonic machine for those have never seen it. This is my room. So I have a beautiful background here, and that is the colonic machine, which I'm about to get on right now. This is my room that I work in every day, and I help people clean their bodies. It's really easy, and you feel like $1,000,000. And I'm going to be talking more about colonics and the benefits of colonics tomorrow. We have the digestive system there. So I'll talk more about that tomorrow on day 1, because I'll be doing the colonic on day 1 as well. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm really excited to share my journey with you. And yeah, so I will talk to you probably at the end of the day tomorrow to tell you all about my day 1. So I hope you guys have a fabulous day. It's beautiful outside. I hope you enjoy the weather. Do something fun for yourself. Relax, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.